Oh, hello everybody. I picked up this really interesting record. This guy I've been listening to on Spotify, Horton Barker, traditional singer from North Carolina. I'm a big fan of these Folkways albums. They've got very heavy cardboard, and they've also got inserts. This one's from 1962. I heard this singer while listening to another one of these traditional singers, but I'm going to have a go on one of his tunes from the insert. It's called the Turkish Rebilee. There was a little ship that sailed on the sea, and the name of the ship was the Turkish Rebilee. She sailed on the lonely, lonesome water. She sailed on the lonesome sea. There was another ship that sailed on the sea, and the name of the ship was the Golden Willow Tree. She sailed on the lonely, lonesome water. She sailed on the lonesome sea. Up stepped a little sailor, saying, "What will you give to me if I will ship that sink to the bottom of the sea? If I sink her in the bottom of the lonely, lonesome water and the lonesome sea? I have a house and I have land, and I have a daughter that shall be at your command. If you'll sink her in the lonely, lonesome water, in the lonesome sea." He bowed on his breast and away swam he. He swam till he came to the golden willow tree. He sunk her in the lonely, lonesome water, in the lonesome sea. He had a little auger, all fit for the bore. He bored 9 holes in the bottom of the floor. He sunk her in the night, in the lonely, lonesome water. He sunk her in the lonesome sea. Some had hats and some had caps, trying to stop those saltwater gaps. As she sunk in the lonely, lonesome water, as she sunk in the lonesome sea. Some were playing cards and some were shooting dice, while others stood around giving good advice. As she sunk in the lonely, lonesome water, as she sunk in the lonesome sea. He bowed on his breast and away swam he. He swam till he come to the Turkish Rebilee. I've sunk her in the lonely, lonesome water. I've sunk her in the lonesome sea. Now, Captain, will you be as good as your word, or rather will you take me on board? I've sunk her in the lonely, lonesome water. I've sunk her in the lonesome sea. No, I won't be as good as my word, and neither will I take you on board, though you've sunk her in the lonesome water, though you've sunk her in the lonesome sea. If it were not for the love I have for your men, I'd do unto you as I've done unto them. I'd sink you in the lonely, lonesome water. I'd sink you in the lonesome sea. He bowed on his breast and down sunk he, a bidding farewell to the Turkish Rebilee. He sunk in the lonely, lonesome water. He sunk in the lonesome sea.